as he promised during the election. So what exactly will we get and what's it going to cost?
By 2019, 9 out of 10 Australians can have access to download rates of at least 50 megabits per second and as many as 7 out of 10 to 100 megabits per second or more.
That's 3 years later than forecast, and it's going to top $41 billion, $11 billion more than promised. I'm sure more of us would be outraged if we knew what it meant.
People in the city are pretty happy with their broadband connections. They're pretty fast, but when you move out to regional and rural Australia, they're on pretty slow connections, and I think they're well and truly due for an upgrade. OK, convince us. Why does Australia need to spend billions to get more mega thingies per minute? We're lagging behind the rest of the world. We're actually 40th on the world, and we're actually going down the scales every year. So we absolutely need to be investing in high-speed internet for the future. So this isn't just about being able to download Man of Steel faster than a speeding bullet. It's a very fast-moving, dynamic area. Every day there is a new application on the internet. There's things that are going to be available in 2, 5 and 10 years' time that we haven't even heard of now. Look at it this way. Most people were happy with the old steam train until some bright spark came up with the aeroplane. But how much should we spend building runways for planes that don't exist yet?
Yeah, the thing about the NBN, of course, is that the technology moves so fast. And so what I wonder is, can you ever build something that will keep up with it? Like, no matter what you build, does it end up getting ahead of you? And
technology will continue moving. I think the problem is that of the options on the table, what's being offered, some people are being promised speeds that exist now. So they're actually being promised present technology by the year 2019.
Well, at least you can kind of keep that promise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people talking about this today. Tony mentions that as well. He says if it's going to be late, can it at least be worth waiting for? If manufacturing is dead, we need to bolster the digital economy. And he says 25 megabits per second is not going to make the world take notice at the moment, let alone 2, 3, 5 years' time.
And that's it. There's lower upload speeds. The speeds won't be fast enough. We have to say we're open for business digitally to the world. We can take any project that comes our way. And also just be an economy and a society that has access to this. What's really missing also is connection of regional areas so that those regional cities can become proper cities in the future and be connected everywhere.
We absolutely need. Well, at the moment, we are 45th globally in download speeds, 2 behind Mongolia, who are 43rd. They're still struggling with the stump jump plough, and they've got faster downloads than us.
Look, to put a political spin on this, all right, everyone stay calm. The project's just buffering, OK?
Right there. Well, Malcolm Turnbull, who's in the middle of this, I think we can all agree Malcolm Turnbull is a pretty good politician and does a pretty good job on most occasions. That was until he was on the receiving end of a Tanya Plibiseck smackdown this morning.
This is a report written by Malcolm's mate that he owns a yacht with.
That is outrageous.
So, secondly,
that is not true. The report on Labor...
Hang on a moment. Is that either true or not true?
It is completely untrue.
Well, you don't own a yacht with him?
I own a yacht. I own not a yacht, actually. It's an old cooter boat. It's really better described as a menace to shipping. And JB Rousselot, who is one of the people on that review, is... I own that boat.
The answer's yes.
Here's a tip from Malcolm. Don't try and connect with the common man by talking down the side of your yacht.
If anything, it's a danger to shipping.
Someone who handled themselves better in an interview today, I'm not sure if you've seen it, there was a 16-year-old on Canadian radio. He did an amazing job of an Elvis classic. He does Elvis renditions all over the country. Right. This was him doing a Christmas classic this morning.